Life is a journey of ups and downs. Some days are full of joy, laughter, and success. Other days are heavy with pain, stress, and disappointment. But there is one universal truth that can give you peace in every situation. Everything is temporary. No matter how deep your pain, no matter how big your problem, and no matter how heavy your stress feels, it will not last forever. Just like the darkest night always ends with the sunrise, your struggles too will eventually pass. Let me take you through a story. The Farmer and the Wise Man. Long ago, in a small village, a farmer struggled every day. His crops were dying, his debts were increasing, and he felt hopeless. He went to a wise man and asked, "When will my suffering end? I cannot live like this anymore." The wise man smiled and said, "This too shall pass." The farmer didn't understand, but within a year, the rains came, his crops flourished, and his life improved. Overjoyed, he returned to the wise man and said, "Now I am happy. My troubles are over." The wise man again said, "This too shall pass." The farmer was confused. How could good times also pass? But as years went by, he learned that nothing stays forever. Both struggles and successes come and go. That's the truth of life. Everything is temporary. Stress and the river. Think about stress. Stress is like standing in a river, trying to stop the water with your hands. The more you resist, the more forcefully the water pushes back. But if you let go and flow with it, you realize the river carries you forward. Life is the same. The things you're worried about today, a broken relationship, a financial struggle, an exam, a failure, none of these will stay forever. Years later, you'll look back and realize most of your worries didn't even matter. Seasons of life. Life has seasons, just like nature. Spring, the season of growth and new beginnings. Summer, the season of abundance and happiness. Autumn, the season of change and letting go. Winter, the season of challenges and stillness. But here's the beauty. No season lasts forever. Winter doesn't stay forever. Neither does summer. Life constantly moves, and so do your problems. So why stress when you know every hardship is temporary? Lessons from great people. Look at some of the most successful people in the world. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty and abuse, but she didn't let her pain define her. She believed her struggles were temporary. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he created. At that moment, it felt like the end. But years later, he said it was the best thing that happened to him because it gave him freedom to innovate again. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. Imagine the stress, the pain, the hopelessness. But he believed that prison was temporary, and one day he would be free. That belief made him one of the greatest leaders in history. Their lives prove one thing. The pain you feel today is not permanent. It is shaping you, preparing you, and teaching you for tomorrow. Why you shouldn't stress. Stress doesn't solve problems. It magnifies them. Worrying about the future doesn't change the outcome. Action does. Stress steals your present. If you are always worried about tomorrow, you forget to live today. Stress blinds you to opportunities. When your mind is busy fearing failure, you cannot see the doors that are opening for you. So instead of stressing, remind yourself, this will pass. I just need patience. How to live with this wisdom. When you're happy, enjoy it fully, because even happiness is temporary. When you're sad, endure it patiently, because sadness is temporary too. When you succeed, stay humble, because success doesn't last forever. When you fail, stay hopeful, because failure is not the end. This mindset gives you peace in every situation. A simple practice. Next time you're stressed, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and whisper to yourself, "This too shall pass." Say it when you're anxious. Say it when you're heartbroken. Say it when you're under pressure. And watch how your mind begins to relax. Final message. Life is temporary. Every moment, every feeling, every struggle, every victory, none of it stays forever. So don't let stress steal your peace. The storm will end, the night will pass, the pain will fade, and the sun will rise again. Remember, don't stress. Everything is temporary. Your struggles today are your strength tomorrow. Live this moment fully because it too shall pass. This wisdom will change your life.